The Little Book of Success by Napoleon Hill. Read by Josh Bloomberg. Introduction by Joel Fotinos. This little volume contains gigantic ideas. If you have dreams, then the ideas contained within can help. Let's start with a little background information. Dream Big is a selection of some of Napoleon Hill's most inspirational and motivational writings on the topic of living your dreams. Hill is most known for his best-selling book Think and Grow Rich, which has sold millions of copies since its initial publication in 1937, and continues to inspire millions of readers every year. Hill also helmed several magazines, from which some of the writings in this volume originated, as well as several more books. It has been said that Hill inspired more people to become millionaires and billionaires than any other writer in modern history. 5 of the little chapters in this book are from articles that Hill wrote approximately 100 years ago. 3 of the chapters are adapted from Hill's magnus opus Think and Grow Rich, and the final chapter is material taken from his encyclopedic book The Law of Success. But all of it is aimed to show the listener, you, that there are definite steps to take in the attainment of passions and goals. Perhaps it will inspire you to go and read Hill's other writings. It's important to note that while the ideas Hill writes about are timeless, Hill's writing was very much of his time. His work is easy to read, but at times the examples he uses or the language he uses will seem old-fashioned. This is especially true in his use of the masculine pronoun and using the word man to describe humankind, which was the norm of his time. We've left this intact in the effort to keep this material as accurate to his original writings as possible. But Dream Big isn't about Napoleon Hill. It's about you. The ideas in this volume were chosen to give practical, time-honored advice on such important topics as finding your definite aim in life, turning failure and adversity into blessings, protecting yourself from negative influences, overcoming our own self-defeating attitudes, he calls them alibis, and overcoming fear. There are longer books by Napoleon Hill than Dream Big, but there aren't any that have more heart. I invite you to listen to this book like a short guide to empowerment, with advice by a life coach who wants to help you succeed. Listen to each little chapter, and then ask yourself which ideas most resonate with you, and perhaps write those down in a journal. Next, ask what actions the chapter asks or inspires you to take, and write those down as well. And then, take those actions. Great success is built step by step. Let this book help you find some steps to take toward your success. One more thing. Enjoy the journey. This book has several reminders that we aren't meant to live small, scared lives. We are meant, Hill would tell us, to have a passion, definite aim that burns a powerful flame in our hearts. That fire fuels us to wake each day with enthusiasm and make as many positive choices toward that goal as we can. We can overcome our fears, our alibis, and our procrastination. How? Keep listening. Adversity, a blessing in disguise. Friend, do not become discouraged, disappointed, and disheartened if the seemingly cruel hand of fate knocks you off of your feet. Maybe the blow will prove to be the greatest blessing that ever came your way. It has happened to many, and doubtless it will happen to you. When the dark clouds of despair have darkened the pathway of life's progress, that behind each dark cloud is a silver lining, if we only learn how to see it. There were 2 men who established and built up an enormously successful commercial institution. They owned the stock in the company about equally. One of the men, who had lots of initiative, began selling off some of his stock, thus enjoying for personal use a large amount of ready cash from the proceeds. His associate in the business, who didn't
Sample complete. Ready to continue?